Imagine this. You go out to Hawaii and you purchase vacant land back in 2018, only to find out that some developer accidentally built a house on your lot, and now the developer is suing you. So we'll get into the details of that in just a moment, but here are the top economic real estate news you may have missed this week. So in terms of economic news, the number one report that everybody was waiting on was, of course, the Personal Consumption Expenditure Report, or PCE. And this is the Fed's favorite measure of where inflation is in our economy, so of course, we're all watching that like a hawk. The PCE came back month over month, up 0.3%, which thankfully was actually about 0.1% lighter than expectations. And then year over year, inflation's up from 2.4% to 2.5%. Now, number one culprit that caused these headline numbers to rise was actually the energy costs. For anyone who's getting their electric bill lately, I'm sure you've noticed they've gone up quite a lot. Now moving on, we also got some updates on the home price index from both Shiller and also FHFA. Home prices are up, according to Shiller, 6%, and FHFA, which the difference between those two data points, by the way, FHFA does not take into account cash purchases and also jumbo loan purchases. And year over year, FHFA reported a 6.3% appreciation of home prices. So there's no questions that the housing market is still holding very steady, and we're expecting more appreciation growth again due to the lack of supply. And now let's talk about this poor woman, Anne, who bought a vacant piece of land in Hawaii only to find out that somebody accidentally built a house on her property. And the crazier thing is how she found out about this house that got built on her home. And she lives here in California, so she's not there to take a look at the property on a daily basis. A realtor called her, letting her know that, hey, I just sold a house that happens to be located on your land. Like, what? So a local developer, Kiau Development Partnership, reportedly hired a company called PJ's Construction to build a dozen homes around the Hawaii area. What's crazy is they went on to actually sue not only the construction company, but in addition, they're choosing to sue Anne, who had no idea that this was even happening at all. I personally think that in this whole situation, Anne has the most to be angry about. It impacts the taxes she's paying on that land because now there's a property located on it. So her property taxes probably went up from a few hundred a year all the way up to thousands a year. So for now, the legal battle is still underway, but thankfully Anne has actually filed a countersuit against the developers in this whole mess of a situation.